the streets. Jerry looks on again as a young boy doesn't get noticed by a gets bed, and Jerry immediately chops off a hand, counting to himself to see if she turns, but she doesn't. The helicopter comes to pick them up. The plane that Jerry came from takes off. They saw a passenger plane to let Jerry on, and she saw this other girl too for some reason. Jerry watches in horror as the once safe haven collapses uneven. Jerry talks with the girl Sagan and changes the bandages to clean them. She asks him how he knew that cutting it off would work, and he says that he didn't know, he just guessed. Jerry then goes to his mind place to put together all the clues from the case so far. He pieces together all the information he knows, the people that get passed by the zombies, the first recounted case of the zombie, injuries, and he calls his wife and says that he needs to talk with Thierry. Thierry? Thierry? He says he needs to talk to Terry because he needs to get to a medical center like the CDC, and then Terry instructs the pilots on where to go from there. They set the destination to Cardiff Airport in Wales, and under their final approach. Apparently there was a zombie on board. Genius gets them all discovered, and this is where Jerry
Holy motherfuck, bro!
Infected, and he also gets a grenade. That one will definitely come in handy. I'm not too sure about using it on the plane. That just seems like it would be a... Oh, okay, never mind. He uses it right away. Jerry puts on his seatbelt, prepares for impact, and the plane crashes. He wakes up in a pretty convenient location with a piece of the plane impaling him, though I suppose it could be a lot worse given the state of the plane itself. He gets himself free, reunites with Sagan, and together they make their way through the countryside, which is thankfully devoid of any zombies. They walk right up to the news center. Jerry falls down, and Sagan tries to get inside. On the ship, they tell the colonel that Cardiff Airport lost contact with the plane, and Jerry is MIA. Jack goes to tell Jerry's wife that he's gone, and despite Terry's best efforts, they make his family leave the ship now that they're serving no purpose. Jerry wakes up strapped to a bed in a room with two men looking over him. There's the doctor, and then there's the guy in charge. They're nervous about who he is and how he found the place that they're at. Tell him that it's been 3 days that he's been out, and he wants to call his wife. They are again nervous, so he tells them to call the phone, and Terry answers. He vouches for him, but Jerry gets very angry when he learns his wife and kids have been transported off the ship. Sometime later, Jerry talks with the scientists and tells them about this theory that the people that aren't infected are already terminally ill, so the zombies don't see them as good hosts. It's not a cure to infect yourself with a deadly disease, but it is camouflage. The scientists think that if they can perfect a terminally ill disease and apply it to their troops, they can live to fight another day. They then tell him that the diseases are locked away in the B-Wing, which is crawling with infected. So what does Jerry do? That's right, he levels up, getting maximum limb armor and an axe. He denies the gun, though, and heads down to B-Wing with two companions. The others watch them from the computers as the three of them navigate their way through the hallways of B-Wing, kicking cans, stepping on glass, and turning on automatic lights, but no sign of the infected. When they finally do come across the infected, they get past them, get past some more, and then a creaking door is the thing that finally gets them caught. And Jerry loses his axe along the way. Sagan uses the gun, and they probably could have used the bat or the crowbar, but anyways, they're on the run because they're like me and can't complete a stealth mission in any game, no matter the difficulty, and the others get caught too, forcing a run back to where they came from, leaving Jerry all alone. He finds the vault and heads inside, getting a call from the code. Inputs it, leaves the crowbar outside, and grabs all the diseases he possibly can. He goes to head back, but he's cornered by a zombie with no means of getting out, so he grabs a vial of something and injects himself, writing a message on the board just in case things go south. He waits a few minutes for the disease to do its job, and then it seems like the zombie can't see him anymore. He goes up to the door and opens it. The zombie stares him down and moves right past him. He goes back through the hall where all the zombies are, grabs a nice, refreshing Pepsi on the way, and walks right past all the zombies coming after him. They give him some sort of vaccine, I guess, and he leaves to be reunited with his family in Nova Scotia. The world delivers the vaccine out to its people, and the people fight back, getting their world back, and Brad Pitt tells us in a voiceover to fight if you can, help each other, but the war has just begun. And because this movie came out in 2013, we get some cool techno dubstep to pair with the credits. So this movie is based on a book, sorta, because it seems like the only thing that they have in common is the name, and only half the name. This book is called World War Z, an oral history of the zombie war, written by author Max Brooks, so it's basically more of a textbook than anything else. If they wanted to actually adapt the book, it would really be more like a fake documentary than the actual action movie that we got. The main character of the book isn't Jerry Lane, it's actually, wait, Max Brooks himself. I mean, I know we all like to think of ourselves in a zombie apocalypse scenario, but this guy took it to the next level. Max Brooks does like this movie. He said that he thought he would hate it, but he didn't and thought it was good, but it also really wasn't an adaptation of his book. Probably the most notable thing about the zombies in World War Z is how vicious they are, but in the book they don't run at all. Among the many differences, and there's a lot of them between the book and the movie, is that in the book there are a lot of very heavy political themes. Absolutely crazy stuff, like how China's responsible for this worldwide pandemic. Really crazy. Not at all like there's also no cure, and at the start of the novel, the war with the zombies is already done. So is this an adaptation of the book? Yes, but actually no. There's also the video game, which is the footage that you're seeing now, and I've been playing this game for the past couple of weeks. It's really what inspired me to make this video in the first place. If you haven't played it, it's fun. I'd give it a shot. And on the off chance you already do play it, let me know, because I'd love to play this game with some other non-computer people. Like I said in the beginning, the production for this film was absolutely all over the place. During pre-production, everybody of importance had full throttle action film. There is a very character focused drama like Children of Men or District 9, and the end result is kind of a mix of both, but also I didn't know what the zombies would look or act like. In the days where they shot the Philly scenes, they had like 2,000 extras, and production was delayed because craft services didn't